Roman Empire. I chose Rome mostly for the gladiator games. I like how people fought each other to the death for entertainment.
I really like the Roman Empire because they were very creative and artistic, and they had very beautiful buildings.
The most interesting topic that I learned about this year was Rome because the gladiator games was as close as they could get to sports, and I really love sports, everything about sports, so it was really interesting to see how they interpreted back then sports.
What I found interesting about the Roman Empire was all the invasions or wars they had to face between the invaders.
The most interesting topic I found is Rome because they continue to influence people in the past. The most interesting topic I believe is Rome because they influence people in the past and continue to in the present.
Islam. The most interesting topic I've learned this year is Islam because I got to learn more about my mom's religion.
Japan is my favorite topic in history because it talked about what a samurai does and how did a samurai become one by fighting for his life.
To me, the most interesting topic in history would have to be Japan because with all the artwork and the way they're handwriting, it just makes Japan seem like amazing and the birthplace of beauty.
To me, Japan was the most interesting topic in history. Japan was the most interesting topic in history because it talks about what a samurai did, and this made me admire Japan's culture even more.
Japan was my favorite because I liked how the samurai lived according to the Bushido code and how religion spread.
Japan was one of the most interesting topics in history because I thought it was interesting how the samurai had to live by the Bushido code.
Japan was the most interesting topic to me because the culture was really fascinating.
Medieval Europe. My favorite topic from this year in history is medieval Europe because I liked how learning about the Crusades and how they succeeded but failed, and also how the Black Death caused a lot of chaos.
Renaissance. My favorite part of history this year would be the Renaissance because it teaches the world on how art can really change everything. The Renaissance made art possible, they made everything look realistic.
The most interesting topic that I learned this year was the Renaissance because they made amazing artworks and they had really talented artists.
The most interesting topic that I learned today was the Renaissance. The Renaissance because it had very famous artwork.
To me, the Renaissance has been the most interesting topic this year because of all the advancements in art, literature, math, and science after the Middle Ages.
The most interesting topic I have learned in history is the Renaissance. The Renaissance is the most interesting topic because there are many realistic paintings and the sculptures are very detailed.
This year in history class, the most interesting topic that I learned about was the Renaissance because during this time period is what created the most important artworks still today, like the Mona Lisa, the Last Supper, and the Return of the Hunters. The most interesting topic I learned this year in history was the Renaissance. It is because it was a new advancement in art and learning which helped led us to the future we have today.
The most interesting topic that I learned about in history this year is the Renaissance because Renaissance artists created some of the most beautiful and fascinating paintings and sculptures in the world, such as the Mona Lisa, the Statue of David, and the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
The most interesting topic I learned this year in history is the Renaissance because we got to learn about many amazing artists.
The most interesting topic that we've learned this year was the Renaissance because of their advancements in painting and sculptures.